Solicitor, if you will please rise for the pledge and remain standing for the invocation. Pastor Basio. Make sure your mic's on.
You know, someone once said that prayer is giving God permission. And if you're like me, you might want to know, why does God need permission? Well, he doesn't. Like any other right, it's best when it's exercised freely. So if you choose to, would you join me in prayer? Lord, thank you for this special time and a gathering of special people who have a purpose, and that is to serve one another. I pray, Lord, that you would bless this gathering, give us wisdom and guidance. Lord, protect the weakest among us. And Lord, help those who are serving us. And we thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Missy, if you will take the roll, please.
Councilman Wurzbacher, Wurzbacher is asked to be excused. Councilman Lloyd.
Here.
Councilman Schlack.
Present.
Councilman Barr.
Here.
Councilman Valeris.
Here.
Councilwoman Nick.
Here.
Treasurer Estheimer.
Present.
And Mayor McLeod.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Barr.
Second.
Second by Ms. Nick. Any comments or changes? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Agenda is approved. Excuse me. May I have a motion to approve the minutes from the meeting of January 27th?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Valerius.
Second.
Second by Mr. Lloyd. Any corrections? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. And we come to a presentation from the Police Department.
Good evening, Madam Mayor, Council, elected officials. I'm here to present a very special award. It comes around once a year. It's my first time being able to present this and choose the officer I felt most worthy for this special event. It's the Officer of the Year recognition, and this year I'm proud to present it to Detective Stephen Lazuka. I've got a couple things written out for him. I'm going to wing it. I've known Detective Lazuka since he came to our department. He also served in the city of Detroit for 7 years. He's a 25-year veteran as a police officer. Steve's worked under my command for many years. He was an officer that I looked to go out. We had problem on Pinecrest one month. Every month. I put him on it. He came in with over 100 citations that month. Any job I needed completed, and I knew it needed to be done well, I put Steve on it. He worked under me in the Detective Bureau. All the hard cases I tasked him with. He handled them like a pro, you know, and he never came and complained, which is vital because he's the senior detective. He was the detective on our homicide we had last year. He was vital part in getting that perpetrator apprehended within the first 48 hours. It was his knowledge, his contacts, and his bulldog mentality that got us there. That's just one case that highlights his career, but Steve's been there since '07 here, 25 years as an outstanding officer, and I'm proud to present him with the 2025 Officer of the Year. It's Detective of the Year for this guy. Gets a little ribbon to put on his.
Sweet.
Well, that one's gonna be tough because it's already sealed, but I wrote him a letter, but I won't bore you with it. There's a letter for you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And if you would please
Yeah, don't go
remain
anywhere.
up here for just a few moments, because as usual, we used to do these comments at the end of the council meetings, and all of you gentlemen were gone, so now we've taken it upon ourselves to do it at the beginning. So I will start with Mr. Lloyd.
Just Detective, thank you so much for your hard work. I know it's not an easy job, a lot of late nights and I'm sure stress, but just very much appreciate you going out there and keeping us safe every day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Gary?
Yeah, I'll echo those statements and say thank you very much for your service and your continuing service here and there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for your hard work and dedication to Allen Park, and I live on Pinecrest, so thank you for taking care of my street.
You're welcome.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
You know I gotta ride you a little bit. So. I'm fortunate enough to spend time with Stephen outside of his official capacity as a police officer. Not only is he a beast in regards to police officer and a detective, but he's amazing on the ice surface too. His big size, don't let it fool you. He skates amazing. He's got an extremely hard shot, and I know that from personal experience, even as soon as or as frequent as last week when he put one right in between my pads and left a nice bruise. It's awesome to spend time with him, outside of his line of work and get to learn more about him as a person. And again, I don't think the city could be more blessed with your service to the community and to Allen Park. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I think it's my turn. Just want to say congratulations. I understand the hard work it takes, so enjoy it for the year. It's an honor.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Mr. Lazuka, Detective Lazuka, being named Officer of the Year. Well-deserved recognition for your dedication, professionalism, and service to the community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike?
It's been a long time. Congratulations. I'll see you tomorrow at work.
Thank you.
Congrats.
And I will close with, we're extremely happy that you are part of our force. It's very pleasant to sit here and watch these commendations being given, and it was obvious to me that it meant a great deal to Chief Phelps to present this to you. You are greatly appreciated, more than you will ever know. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And now, as a follow-up,
Yeah, I always follow the great presentations with boring
Well,
tax information.
I want to tell you that the city administrator is very thankful because he usually has to follow those, and now it's.
Just wanted to go over important dates. It was important to be here for this meeting. We have our winter tax season and our tax season in general wrapping up. So important dates to remember. I'm reading off of a form that I will have at our treasurer's window, or if anybody here in the audience would like some, I do have some extras up here that you can see me after, and I'll be happy to give you. But the due date for 2025 winter property taxes is February 17th. Typically the 14th, that falls on a weekend, and then we have a holiday on Monday, so that Tuesday, February 17th, you'll have until the next day. We're going to check that drop box in the morning on February 18th, so that's at 8:30 a.m. So if you have property taxes, please get them into that drop box or into our office by the end of this week, or in the drop box by February 18th by 8:30 a.m. Any payments placed in the drop box after that time will be considered late and have a penalty added to it. For late payments, please reach out to the treasurer's office. And on this form, there is a QR that you can scan, and then that will process the fees applied to your online payments. The last day for payments for 2025, so this is if you were late on your summer taxes and then your current or tardy winter taxes, those are all due on February 28th. As of March 1st, those are turned over to the county for collection, and they reimburse the city, and they take over the collections. So February 28th is the last time to pay your summer and winter taxes from the 2025 tax season. And with that, that's all I have tonight, unless y'all have any questions for me.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? Just to confirm, the due date is 8:30 a.m., February 18th. That would be Wednesday morning.
That's correct.
Okay.
No. Is that Wednesday or Tuesday morning? Wednesday morning? Yeah, yes. They're due Tuesday, but we're giving them in the Dropbox
Okay, I
until
just want to
Wednesday.
confirm that.
So it has to be received in that Dropbox before we open. After 8:30, it will be considered late. I will, since you spoke, it made me think about ACH. ACH, if you signed up, if you're one of the 240 or 250 residents that signed up for our ACH, where it's withdrawn directly from your bank account, that happens and is scheduled to happen on February 14th. That is the actual tax due date, so that is the date that we have scheduled that. So it might hit your account that next Monday or Tuesday as well, but that's the date that it's actually scheduled in the system, and that's legally we have to do it that way as far as ACH is concerned. And that's all I have for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we will have the city administrator's report.
Good evening. City offices are closed Monday, February 16th, on observance of President's Day, with the exception of the police department, fire department, and parks and recreation. There will be no disruption to trash pickup services. Artwork has been created and will be put on screens that will go around the HVAC units at the Ellen Park Library. Long time coming, by the way. Cookies, Cocoa, and Origami with Andrew Sigmund takes place at the library on Saturday, February 14th at 2 p.m. for ages 7 and older. The Detroit Institute of Arts is creating a mural on the city building located at 6615 Roosevelt, and they are looking for input for a design that reflects our community. You can find a link to the survey on the city website and official Facebook page. There is no cost to the city for this mural. Just a reminder that we have a safe medication disposal drop box here inside our Ellen Park Police Department. No prescription containers, plastic bottles, needles, liquids, or aerosols are accepted. Please put your pills in a plastic bag. Please remember during this winter season to help keep fire hydrants near your home accessible by removing snow and ice from the hydrant. Clear an area of 3 feet around it and clear a path from the hydrant to the street. We would like to recognize the following employment milestones. Roy Shipman, our DPS director, has 15 years this month. Patrick Moore, police sergeant, has 15 years this month. John Lobb, our finance director, has his 1 year this month. Surprisingly. Thomas Malcolm, firefighter, has 5 years this month. Thank you.
May I have a motion to accept and file the administrator's report?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Schlack, second by Mr. Valerius. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That is approved. We now come to public comments where you have 5 minutes to speak. We ask that you provide your name and the street on which you live. Please do not provide your entire address. And the only other thing we ask is that you keep your comments civil.
Good evening, City Council, Mayor Raymond Gusson-Quant. I want to thank City Council and all the commissions that went ahead and went over the ordinance. You know that you're going to propose to have a first and second reading today. I read it. It looks very well done this time. But I'm going to say something right now. I was able to go into our ice arena this past couple weeks because my grandson was there playing hockey, and he plays for Roosevelt, for Wyandotte. I'm going to say this. I want to thank every one of you and everybody within the city who is involved in every shape or form of going ahead and making that ice arena look like a hockey arena. I also want to thank every one of you, and I'm talking to the commissions and everyone else who has been involved, and the Park and Rec Department, who is able to recognize all the hockey players and anyone else who have played there. It is real nice that when you can go in and it's going to, some of the our citizens and even non-citizens are going to be able to go in there one day and they're going to look at a banner and they're going to say, my son played here. And it's going to make them feel good. But it's also going to make all those players feel like we're playing for something. They need to be recognized. I think it's very, very important to recognize them. No matter how, if they played or not, this as long as they're recognized. The arena looks nice. It's clean. It's safe. It's well lit. It was done really, I feel like it was really done in a very, very good manner. I wish some other arenas would do it exactly the same thing. And some of them are hearing me. But I think that's what we do here in our city, we recognize our people, which is very, very important. With that, I want to thank you again. But before I leave today, I got one thing to say. Everyone's been talking about data centers. Data centers are going to be put in one way or the other someplace. They're just going to be needed. I know a lot of citizens are against them for whatever reason, but they're going to have to look into the reason why they're against them. But also, I'm going to say this. $6 million coming into our city would be a substantial amount of money that our city can go ahead and use it. That ain't $6 million over a period of years. That's $6 million a year. If you add it up, that's a lot of money that we can use. But before that is done, we need to have a forum where the citizens can come in, ask questions, and the pros are here, like from DTE or whoever, to be able to explain to us really and truly what is going to happen at that data center. There's just too much on Facebook. Too many different ideas, too many opinions. Everybody has that life, they have their opinion. But when you talk about what's happening down south and you bring it into our city and you put it into an area that maybe we don't need electric, maybe we have plenty of it. I just want you to understand that we, the citizens, need to get the real true information, And that's all I'm going to say. With that, I'm going to thank you all again. Thank you very much. You all have a great day. It's getting warm. Hey, the snow's melting finally.
Thank you.
No one else is coming up. We will close the public comments and move on to the consent agenda, which tonight consists of claims and accounts and the payroll report, along with a solicitor permit from Marcus Daniels for home goods exteriors. May I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Of course. Motion by Ms. Nick, second by Mr. Valerius. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Consent agenda items are approved. Come to resolutions. Resolution 1 is to approve the Municipal Advisory Services Agreement with Robert W. Baird and Company and to designate Finance Director John Laub as signatory on behalf of the City of Allen Park. Motion, please.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Barr. Second by Mr. Lloyd. And now someone will come up and explain this to us.
Yes, good evening, Mayor
Good
and
evening.
Council. Thanks for the one-year shout-out. It's actually today. It made me realize that my anniversary date's today. But
He's just a baby.
yeah. But the agreement with Robert W. Baird and Company is to say that we will use them in the event that we need to issue any debt, which right now we are not able to. So the agreement is there if we need it, but I don't anticipate us using it. Their fee structure did not change at all. They updated their contract. I gave the city attorney the red line document that showed all their changes, and he reviewed that. But we do use Baird for Public Act 202, which is the valuation for our OPEB that the auditors use. And they do that for us every year, but this doesn't cover that. That's just a separate fee, but we do use them.
Same firm.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions? Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, do they not do our reporting for bond every year as well?
Yes.
I just wanted to make
Oh, yeah.
that. So we do use them yearly for our bond.
Certain things, yeah.
Okay.
Any other comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, resolution is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Resolution 2, to waive the city bid process because there's no economic advantage to bid and approve an expenditure in an amount not to exceed $41,563.68 to Jack Doheny Company for the repair of the Gap Vax sewer jet number 4017 with funds from account 592-545-962-000. Motion, please.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Farr.
Second.
Second by Ms. Nick.
Good evening.
Mr. Filipski.
Excuse me. Yeah, as noted, this truck is one of two of our vacuum jet trucks that we use for our routine cleaning primarily, but also for hydro excavation. It's a heavy-duty vehicle. It goes through a lot of heavy-duty type work. It's a workhorse of the department. Unfortunately, the water pump that supplies the high water pressure for all its functions failed, and so we quoted it out for the repair, as you have in front of you, for $41,563. So I'm seeking authorization to go ahead with that necessary repair.
Does anyone have any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution is approved. Resolution 3 is to waive the city bid process as there's no economic advantage to rebid and approve the contract award to GV Cement Contracting based on its 225 bid pricing for the fiscal year 26-27 road millage replacement project in an amount not to exceed $1,767,419.50. Motion.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Schlack.
Second.
Second by Ms. Nick. You're up again.
All right, yeah, so we identified two areas, as noted, on Beverly between Pinecrest and Osage, and Philomene between Robinson and Balfour as candidate locations for the millage construction work on roads. As noted, we decided that we would at least first approach some of the bidders, and GV was willing to hold their prices from a year ago. We believe that, given inflationary cost increases and the cost of going out to bid, that the price is fair, it's a good deal, and it gets us about 2,250 feet of new roadway. So we are seeking approval to award that contract. That 1.7 figure includes a contingency, so with any luck, it will actually come in less than that. I'll note, separately from this, we may come back. There are a couple of streets that lead off of Beverly, Balfour and Kolb. They're short little sections that lead out to Pinecrest. We're going to reevaluate the budget. We may add those on to the scope of this project. So potentially in the next couple of meetings, I may come back and request a change order. But as it stands, that's the millage project, and I appreciate it. Happy to answer any questions about that.
Does anyone have any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, resolution is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we will move on to other business. First of them being the first and second readings of proposed ordinance number 1-2026. Motion, please.
Motion, Mayor.
Motion by Mr. Lloyd, second by Mr. Valerius. Any comments or questions? Oh, sorry. Any comments or questions?
Just real quick for people that, this is something that we picked up about a month ago to try to address sightline issues for people that like are coming down the sidewalk or driveways, making sure that that's not impeding people as they're driving through. So that was just an issue that was brought up to legal affairs, just trying to address that issue.
I'll call for a vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Now proceed with the first and second reading.
First reading proposed ordinance 1-2026, an ordinance of City of Allen Park Code of Ordinances, amending Chapter 16 Environment by the repeal and readoption of Section 16-119 Definitions and 16-121 Prohibition of Article 4 Noxious Weeds, Grass, and Refuse to define terms and regulate plants, including, getting used to this computer here, including the regulation of plants or structures in front yards which exceed 12 inches on land which is located between a sidewalk and a street or within 36 inches from an adjacent sidewalk, driveway, or property line. Second reading of proposed ordinance 1-206. An ordinance of City of Allen Park Code of Ordinances, amending Chapter 16, Environment, by the repeal and readoption of Section 16-119, Definitions, and Section 16-121, Prohibition of Article 4, Noxious Weeds, Grass, and Refuse, to define terms and regulate plants, including the regulation of plants or structures in front yards which exceed 12 inches on land which is located between a sidewalk and a street or within 36 inches from an adjacent sidewalk, driveway, or property line.
Thank you. Moving on to ordinance number 2-2026, I call for a motion for the first and second reading.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Lloyd,
Second.
second by Mr. Barr. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Now I have the first and second readings.
Proposed ordinance 02-2026, an ordinance of City of Allen Park Code of Ordinances, amending Chapter 2, Administration, by the repeal and readoption of Sections 2-110, 2-111, and 2-113 of Chapter 2, Administration, Article 3, Officers, Officials, and Employees, Subdivision 2, Board of Ethics, to remove the one-term limitation for board members, remove the membership on a commission of any governmental body or agency other than a city prohibition, and remove the one-term limitation for the chairperson. Second reading of proposed ordinance 02-2026, an ordinance of City of Allen Park Code of Ordinances, amending Chapter 2, Administration, by the repeal and readoption of Sections 2-110, 2-111, and 2-113 of Chapter 2, Administration, Article 3, Officers, Officials, and Employees, Subdivision 2, Board of Ethics, to remove the one-term limitation for board members, remove the membership on a commission of any governmental body or agency other than the city prohibition, and remove the one-term limitation for the chairperson. Thank you.
Thank you. And now we will move along to elected official comments, and this evening we'll start with Mr. Estheimer.
Thank you for coming out. I have nothing else to add to my comments, but thank you for coming out. Good night.
Mr. Mizzi.
Thank you all for coming out. God bless you and good night.
Mr. Lloyd.
I just want to say thanks to our new government teacher at Allen Park High School, Mr. Matozo, who has reinstated the requirement that high school seniors come to a city council meeting. I wanted to make sure that this is a pretty short meeting. I want to make sure that they didn't get off too easy. All right, get out of here in less than a half hour. But in all seriousness, I speak to some of my people that have been around longer than I. It's been a City of Allen Park tradition going back to the mid-'90s, about 30 years now, where we've had high school seniors have come and had their requirement to graduate from Allen Park High School is they come and witness local government in action. And I think that it is one of the most vital things, especially in the times that we are living in, to remember that the biggest impact that you can have on government is at the local level, and the biggest impact that government has on you is, again, at the local level. This is where you get things done. This is where things change. And, you know, when everything outside in politics can seem distasteful, it is very encouraging that we have people that are sacrificing their time and their energies to try to just make their home a better place to live. So I'm appreciative of our seniors knocking it out. First council meeting that they had an opportunity to come to. Not the 4 that I would have thought would have knocked it out for the first council meeting, and a sophomore add-on too. That's just supporting his friends. So I'm very appreciative of them and very appreciative of our new government teacher for putting that back in place. And with that, I yield.
Thank you. Let's see, skip on here. Ms. Nick.
Okay, so I just wanted to, a couple things going on in the city. Over at Prestige on February 28th, they're gonna have a snowball dance for ladies. I guess they've had it last year and it was very successful, a lot of fun. So there are some flyers over on the showcase over there. And then at Ramshorn on Valentine's Day, Elvis will be in the building. So they have a tribute artist that'll be there from 6 to 8.
Thank you.
So
Thank you very much.
So, and then I just wanted to give you some updates. I'm a liaison to the historical and to the festivities, so, which is a street fair. Last night, they did select all their bands. I think they made some really good choices. So Friday night is gonna be country, and then Saturday is gonna be rock and roll. So all those residents that have wanted country in the past couple years, they've got a really good band coming out. They played, it's called the Family Tradition, and they have played for a lot of well-known artists. So like Uncle Cracker and a few others that I remember. So they did some, looking at vendors, they can hold up to 220, and they have 96 already. And a lot of new ones. There were a lot of new vendors that had a lot of creative artwork. So they're on a good roll. With the Historical Commission, I wanted to let everybody know that they have been working really hard almost every day going through their artifacts. And some of the things they've come across are some people that have gone through Allen Park, which I didn't know. Jerry Lewis has been here. Ronald Reagan I knew when he was governor here. Count Basie was here, and then they had Buddy Rich. They actually performed, and I know some of you guys don't know who I'm talking about, but you can look him up. He was actually at our old city hall, and they made an album, and they have a signed album from him. So, and I know you guys don't know, but remember Green Acres? You know, Ava Kabor was here. So they have found quite a few treasures. And so they're going to be putting those out when they do open, but they've been working really hard, so I want to commend them for that. And so everybody have a nice Valentine's Day, and I yield.
Thank you. You never know what you're going to uncover, right, when you start digging. Mr. Valerius.
I just want to give thanks to Roy Shipman in his 15 years at DPS and Patrick Moore for his 15 years at the police department, and also Thomas Malcolm for 5 years at the Allen Park Fire Department, and definitely to John Lobb for his 1 year here with the city. I appreciate that very much. Keep it short. Actually, I've got like 16 pages. No, I just encourage everyone to just take care of yourselves. I don't know what you got to do. Drink some OJ, take some vitamin C, something. I'm going through about a box or two of Kleenex every 2 to 3 days in my classroom at school. I set it as far away from my desk as possible, because if not, they'll just come up there and do their business and throw it in my trash can right by my desk. It's pretty gross. And then I sanitize everything. So my wife's at home with a sinus infection. Doctor gave her an excuse through Thursday. I almost want to get sick just so I can stay home with her. I've been sleeping in the basement, and so I don't get sick. So just take care of yourself, stay healthy. do what you need to do to stay healthy. The weather's changing, and that usually promotes more and more people getting sick, even though unfortunately it's getting warmer. And with that, I yield. Thank you.
Mr. Barr.
Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody that came out tonight, to all the milestone anniversaries and that. Congratulations. I'm going to keep it short. Spring starts in 38 days, so think spring. And happy Valentine's Day. And I yield.
Thank you. Mr. Slack.
Short and simple for me. Happy Valentine's Day, and I echo what Mr. Valaris said about all the vitamins, because I wasn't here last week. That's where I was, and vitamin C has become my best friend. On my bedside, on my desk, in my kitchen, it's been my best friend. So with that, I yield.
Thank you. I will be brief. Of course, congratulations to everyone celebrating an anniversary. We are very happy that you continue to remain with the city, and we hope that you have many, many more anniversaries to celebrate. I'm glad that Mr. McGusson, I'll have to be careful and never call him Mr. Quant, brought up the data centers, because it reminded me of an article that I read about a month or so ago in one of our local papers. Someone pointed out that data centers, much like when cable companies were coming into our communities, were all over the place, and there was very little regulation. And as I read the article, it occurred to me that this is something that should not have to be addressed at the local level. The individual who wrote the article pointed out that eventually the state got its act together and came out with rules and regulations that were applied statewide regarding cable companies. And something similar needs to be done regarding data, because everybody's all over the map on these. In fact, it will probably end up at the federal level. Interestingly enough, in another conversation with our state representative recently, he indicated that the state is looking at legislation regarding data centers. So again, this is something that is bigger than at the local level, and I'm sure it's very difficult on some of the companies that are trying to provide services also, because of things that are all over the map. So just wanted to comment on that, and thank you, Ray, for bringing that issue up. With that, again, as I leave here, I will probably remember something else I wanted to say. If it's pertinent, I'll bring it up next meeting. Other than that, very glad to see the students here. And I think one of them I might have seen yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. It kind of looks familiar, but perhaps not. At any rate, call for an adjournment.
Motion.
Mr. Lloyd and and Miss Nick, I'm sorry. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. We are adjourned at 6:30.